you all for honoring our invitation. I wish you a safe journey to your respective destinations. One time, the governor of Zamfara to deliver his address. Mr. Chairman, sir. Your Excellency, the President and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented by the former Vice Chancellor of Modibbo University, Professor Kabiru Bala. Your Excellency, our performing Governor, the Governor of Adama State, Right Reverend Honorable Ahmadu Oboro Pintri, CON, President Governor, distinguished members of the National Assembly, representative of the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Maruf Tuji Alausa, other members of the Federal Executive Council, the Chancellor of Modibbo Adama University, Yola, His Royal Majesty Okoku Ua Ubo Adiaka 3GP, the Paramount Ruler of Abbot Akara, Akaibo State, representative of His Royal Highness Dr. Burkino Mustafa, Chairman of the Labid of Adama, other Royal Highnesses, visiting Pro-Chancellors, the Vice Chancellor of Modibbo Adama University, Yola, Professor Ibrahim Umar, all visiting Vice Chancellors, Rectors, Provosts, and Heads of Government Parastatals, members of the Governing Council, Senate, Congregation, and the management of Modibbo Adama University, Yola, graduates, parents, guardians, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my privilege to welcome you to the 29th and the 30th combined convocation ceremony of Modibbo Adama University. It is an opportunity to reflect on the enduring progress that this university has sustained in recent years. Modibbo Adama University began as a campus and now grown into a conventional university, where scholars are trained in various disciplines. This has been made possible through the dedicated cooperation of all stakeholders involved in the management of this university. Let me assure you that the policies of Modibbo Adama University, Yola, are always upheld in the decisions concerning governance, financial management, staff recruitment, and operations of the university. The seamless relationship between the Governing Council and the Vice Chancellor, Professor Ibrahim Umar, has facilitated the increase of academic programs in the university. Apart from the take-up of the College of Medical Sciences and the Faculty of Law Department, moreover, other academic programs are being introduced to the university, which includes the Faculty of Media and Communication Studies and the Faculty of Computing. This is evidence of the resilience and foresight spirit of the leadership in this university. Let me use this opportunity to appreciate the support of the federal government under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the university. Without the support of the federal government, we cannot achieve what we have in terms of infrastructure, employment, promotions, new programs, rankings, accreditation, among many others. I also thank the Minister of Education, Dr. Baru Tunji Alausa, the National Universities Commission, the management staff and students of Modibbo Adama University, Yola. The laudable government initiative package for the staff and the students in Nigerian tertiary institutions, such as Nigerian Education Loan Fund, Net Fund, and the tertiary institution staff support fund have brought the fruits of the renewed hope agenda of the federal government in our doorstep. To the graduates, your successful completion of studies in this university is the momentous event in your lives. You have not only become alumni, but alumnus of Modibbo Adama University. I urge you to be sensitive to the interests of these institutions by becoming innovators of positive change in your communities. The challenges of the 21st century await your mission. Never relent in your dedication and the cooperation with other responsible members of the society. You will benefit from their wisdom and their experience. Modibbo Adama University will continue to give you the required support wherever it is needed. Finally, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me use this opportunity to thank the federal government, the Adama state government, and the other state governments for the support in numerous areas extended to this university. We also thank the neighboring communities, parents, the sponsors of students, and the many other stakeholders for partnering with us to ensure that the university is achieving its mandates. Finally, I pray to God Almighty to grant you safe journey as you return to your various destinations. I thank you very much for listening. Long live Modibbo Adama University, Yola. Long live Adama State. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, the Governing Council. It is my singular honor and privilege to once again call upon the Vice Chancellor, Professor Ibrahim Umar, to deliver his address. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir.
Your Excellency, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, and visitor to the university, represented by Professor Kaduri Bala, former Vice Chancellor of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. Your Excellency, the first Air Governor, the bulldozer, the man who changed Adama State, the man who emancipated the people of Adama State, the governor of Adama State, the Right Honorable Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri, CON. Your Excellencies, governors who are present here, members of the National Assembly, representative of the Federal Ministry of Education, members of Adama State Executive Council, our distinguished honorary degrees, Your Royal Highnesses present here, my lords, spiritual and temporal, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Governing Council, visiting Pro-Chancellors, Vice-Chancellors and head of other institutions, members of the Governing Council, our partners from the Republic of Cameroon, members of the University Senate, Congregation and Management, distinguished invitees and friends of the university, staff, students and alumni of the university, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. On behalf of the Governing Council, Senate, staff, and students of Modibbo University, Yola, I must humbly welcome you all to the 29th and 30th Combined Convocation Ceremony of our great university for the award of first degrees, higher degrees, certificates, and diplomas, as well as presenting of prizes. This occasion is special to me and the entire university community under my leadership because of many reasons. It is my first convocation ceremony as a substantive Vice Chancellor of this university since my appointment in August 2024. It also marked an important milestone in the lives of many graduates and their parents who will today admit new graduates into their families. Mr. President, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you may recall that Modibbo Adama University was originally established in 1981 as a specialized university with the mandate to encourage advancement of learning and provide opportunities for all qualified Nigerians to acquire higher education in technology. It was specifically aimed at contributing to Nigeria's technological manpower needs by producing graduates of high quality, capable of understanding, using, improving, and creating technology for national development. It will also be recalled that following calls and advice from well-meaning Nigerians, the federal government approved the conversion of the university to Convention 1, thereby broadening its mandate and expanding opportunities for more Nigerians to have greater access to its services. The decision of government was mainly on practical, academic, and national policy reasons. The immediate implication of this very significant decision and a new division was urgent demand to expand the infrastructure and programs of the university in response to the already escalating demand for a variety of academic programs and services. It was in this context that I assumed duty as the 9th Vice Chancellor of this great university. Since my coming to office, my leadership has been strictly guided by the imperative of a renewed vision and a progressive reform agenda, which encompasses a radical enhancement of the limited overstretched infrastructure, introduction of new academic programs, accreditation of existing ones, and greater partnerships and collaboration with relevant stakeholders for more positive impact on the university and our society at large. In this regard, the 29th and 30th Combined Convocation Ceremony is part of our celebration of achievement and progress, in line with the renewed hope agenda of this administration. Today, the university will present 7,094 graduates from the 2023, 2024, and 2024 academic sessions, respectively. They will receive postgraduate and undergraduate degrees, diplomas, and certificates. There will also be presentation of prizes to deserving graduates, as will be attested to later at this ceremony. All the graduates have been found worthy in character and learning, in line with law, regulations, and standards governing this university. For the 2023-2024 academic session, a total of 2,034 first-degree graduates will be presented for the award of degrees. 55 of them have first-class honors, while 1,979 of them have second-class honors and below. For the 2024-2025 academic session, another batch of 3,673 first-degree graduates will be presented, with 61 first-class honors, while the remaining 3,612 have second-class honors and below. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to inform you that in addition to these sets of graduates, the Senate of this university has, in exercise of its powers under the law, approved the conferment of honorary degrees on 4 distinguished Nigerians who have excelled in their chosen careers and have diligently served this country and humanity at large. In line with the Senate approval, the following personalities are said to be honored here today. 1. Madam Modibbo, MLI, the National Spirit Advisor, Doctors of Law Honoris Causa. His Excellency Senator Prince Basi Ede Otu, the Executive Governor of Cross River State, Doctor of Humanities Honoris Causa. His Excellency Lati Oremison Ayeditawa, the Executive Governor of Ondo State, Doctor of Management Honoris Causa. His Excellency Senator Abdulaziz Ziyari, the Executive Senator and former Executive Governor of Zamfara State, Doctor of Letters Honoris Causa. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate these distinguished Nigerians, I wish to assure the federal government and all other sectors that we are fully aware of the enormous responsibility of moving this university to a higher level within the existing legal and policy framework. Therefore, we are determined to sustain our efforts and upgrade the university to a world-class standard according to the vision of its founding fathers. I'm pleased to announce that in line with our determination to expand the academic space in the university, we have of recent established 3 new faculties: Faculty of Computing, Faculty of Arts, and Faculty of Communication and Media Studies. Following a successful resource verification, 20 academic programs have been fully approved for the faculties by the National Universities Commission and are ready for immediate take-up. We are assiduously working to ensure that we are doing the fastest response to this program immediately, because we have been giving way to do that by the JAM. These programs include BA Arabic, BA Islamic Studies, BA English, BSc Cybersecurity, BSc Data Science, BSc Artificial Intelligence, BSc Information and Communication Technology, BSc Information Systems, BSc Software Engineering, BSc Environmental Management, BSc Meteorology, BSc Forensic Science, BSc Applied Geophysics, BSc Petroleum Chemistry, BSc Mass Communication, BSc Broadcasting, BSc Journalism and Media Studies, and postgraduate diploma, Masters in Education, and postgraduate and PhD in Business Education. I'm also pleased to inform you that the university has entered into international academic partnership with the Universities of Marwa, Garwa, and Gaundare in the Republic of Cameroon. About 120 graduates, postgraduate students are hereby studying in our university from University of Cameroon under various programs. There are very high expectations that the memorandum of understanding signed with these universities will yield more positive dividends for not only our university, but also for our dear country and the Republic of Cameroon. In addition to this, we have successfully cleared all inherited staff entitlements, including promotion arrears, accumulated 250 million for the period 2017 to 2023. We have also paid 70 million as excess workload allowance. We have also paid 5.4 million as postgraduate supervision allowances for the 2024-2025 academic session, and 178 million as responsibility allowance. As of today, no member of staff of this university is owed any legitimate entitlement. We have been working assiduously on staff welfare and capacity building as integral parts of our overall reform agenda. We have introduced interest-free loans, which were abandoned 20 years ago. Financial support to bereaved families. When I took over, what we pay to bereaved families is just 400,000. But today we have increased it to 2.5 million for senior staff and 1 million for the junior staff, both academic and non-academic. We have ensured equitable access to training opportunities across all cadres. Since our assumption of duty, more than 185 teaching and non-teaching staff have benefited from 10 sponsored training programs. Prior to my coming, our staff, whether non-academic or academic, they have not been allowed to utilize the church fund conference support. I made over 500 million in that account. As of today, we have sponsored over 185. For the first time in this university, non-academic staff are allowed to go for conferences, while many others are currently undergoing local and international training. We have renovated several faculty buildings and departments with additional renovation projects ongoing. The university has also procured modern equipment for them, especially our new faculty of Communication and Media Studies. 2 hostels are currently also under construction. As part of our efforts at enhancing practical training and robust town and government relationship, we have applied for a broadcast license from the National Broadcasting Commission to establish a campus radio station. It is our hope that the next convocation ceremony of this university will be broadcast live on this station. In order to ease transportation challenges to our staff and students, we have refurbished utility vehicles and distributed them to various units and departments in the university. Additional opportunities will be explored to improve on the current means of transportation. In the area of security, despite prevalent challenges, we have recorded major improvement through strategic collaboration and internal interventions. However, the overwhelming security challenges in the Northeast Zone make it very difficult to maintain optimal security owing to its dynamic nature and our limited resources. All these successes and more were recorded with the support of the relevant federal government agencies, the Council, Senate and Management, and through judicial utilization of the MEGA University Internal Directed Revenue. We are willing to do even more in the coming years. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in view of our numerous achievements and repositioning the university, it is increasingly evident that Modibbo Adama University is fast moving to the higher levels of academic excellence and service to humanity. We are ready to move faster, but there are certain critical issues confronting the university, which require urgent intervention by the federal government or state government. First, the challenge of expansion and its attendant demands. The university has already made substantial investment in setting up new faculties and programs while maintaining the existing ones. There is a need to give maximum attention to all of them in terms of infrastructure, personnel and equipment to bring them up to the required standard. It is important to nurture them in a steady and sustainable way. The second critical issue is the need for a formidable perimeter fence on our campus. Currently, most of the huge landmass of the university is not fenced, thereby limiting the entire campus to unimaginable security risks. In the entire Northeast Zone, this is the only federal government university that does not have a strong perimeter fence. Your Excellencies, single ladies and gentlemen, as you may be aware, the university has recorded a serious security breach in the related past, when some of our staff were kidnapped. Such traumatizing issue must be avoided because of their potential negative impact on the university community and the public. Another very serious issue bordering on the welfare of our staff is inadequate water supply. Although the university administration has taken palliative measures to sustain basic water supply to staff and students, they fall far below the ever-increasing demand. 40 years ago, the university management had embarked on the construction of a water treatment plant. It was hoped that, when completed, it will provide adequate, high-quality water to the entire university community and its environs. However, as laudable as the project is, it is nowhere near completion. At this point in time, that the university community is fast expanding, there is urgent need to complete and commission the plan. Given the negative impact of these issues on our ongoing efforts as a position to the university and its overall growth and development, I urge all relevant stakeholders, particularly the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, the Northeast Development Commission, to urgently intervene in order to bring relief to our staff and students and to ensure a steady and sustainable development of the university. On this note, may I commend the federal government for successfully completing the hybrid solar power farm in this university, which is 5 megawatts. I'm pleased to report that our staff and students are excited about its huge positive impact on the security and productivity. Your Excellency, Mr. President, while we appreciate the efforts of the federal government at ensuring the stability of the tertiary education sector, I urge you to ensure the commissioning of the solar project in the not too distant future. The university is currently enjoying our electricity from the solar farm. However, it is yet to be commissioned. I need to state that for the entire education sector to yield the much expanded dividends of the renewed hope agenda of the present administration, the federal government needs to ensure its stability. It is against this backdrop that I commend Mr. President for taking bold steps towards ensuring universal harmony on our campuses and for facilitating equitable access to tertiary education in the country at large. With the establishment of the Nigerian Education Loan Fund and the introduction of the Tertiary Institution Staff Support Fund, academic staff and students in our tertiary institutions are guaranteed access to education and progress in life. Similarly, the recent signing of the reviewed agreement with Academic Staff Union of Universities is a clear demonstration of uncommon commitment to stability in the tertiary education sector for a long time to come. At this juncture, I wish to express the university's profound gratitude to the federal government for its continued support across various sectors. In particular, we are deeply grateful that the solar farm established in Modibbo Adama University has significantly addressed our long-term power supply challenges. With this intervention, insulated electricity are gradually becoming a thing of the past. In the same vein, we sincerely appreciate the Honorable Minister of Education for his timely intervention through the provision of computers to the university. We also extend our gratitude to the Honorable Minister of Water Resources for the provision of solar boreholes and construction of 28,000-litre capacity overhead tanks, which have greatly improved water supply on campus. Equally, we acknowledge the Northeast Development Commission for the interventions, particularly the installation of a solar-powered water system with a 22,000 capacity water reservoir, as well as the provision of medical, veterinary, and laboratory equipment to the university. Furthermore, the university is thankful to the Adama State government for its unwavering support, especially the donation of the 4 units of 72-seater buses to enhance transportation and logistics within the university community, and the donation of 5 laboratories and equipment to our teaching hospital. We also appreciate the state government support through the Health Press Initiative, which has provided the university with a further farm, artificial insemination center, and automatic weather monitoring station for the Department of Geography. No number of words can fully express our appreciation of the general support of His Excellency, Right Honorable Dr. Ahmad Umar Fikri, COL, for his generosity and the cordial atmosphere he has created for a constructive engagement with the university. The fresh air currently blowing through Adama State is strongly felt in this university. Your Excellency, the entire university community has been keenly following your giant stars, which cover all spheres of life: security, agriculture, health, education, youth empowerment, women development, and infrastructure, among many others. Today, Adama State competes favorably, or looks even better than many states in this country that were regarded as infrastructurally more advanced urban centers in the country. Sir, we are indeed very grateful, and like Oliver Twist, we ask for more fresh air to blow through this campus in terms of the provision of infrastructure. Our internal road network remains one of our most distressed needs. Please, Your Excellency, we appeal to you to give us at least 5 kilometers of internal roads. That will go a long way in easing our transportation challenges and in beautifying the university. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I must also appreciate the general support of the governors of Cross River State, His Excellency Senator Chris, President Advice. Your invaluable support and encouragement have done a long way in boosting the capacity of the university to upgrade its facility. Then we also acknowledge the thanks the environment of a professional chair worth $1,500,000 by the Nigerian liquefied natural gas. We are also grateful to the French Development Agency for the ICT support given to us, valued at 2.5 billion naira. We acknowledge the invaluable contributions of the National University Commission, the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, the Nigerian Revenue Service, security agencies, the National Assembly, and the mass media. The Convocation lecturer is also highly appreciated for giving a very thought-provoking lecture and for facilitating the donation of 30 laptop computers from the MacArthur Foundation to the university. Our traditional and religious leaders, the university community, all our partners, other individuals and organizations are also appreciated for supporting us through this journey and for making this occasion a success. We are grateful to TED Fund for providing the university with additional funds under special intervention for the construction of a graduate hostel worth $750 million, for equipping our pediatric center of excellence worth 500 million, as well as for the provision of 1 billion naira for commercial agriculture grants. All these are in addition to the fund's annual intervention. We wish to register our appreciation to the former First Lady of the Federation, Her Excellency Aisha Buhari, for facilitating the construction of female hostel in the university. I would like to specifically acknowledge former Vice Chancellor of this university, Professor Etibet Chukwu, Professor Eti Suleiman, late Professor A. Ahmed, Professor Salim Mustafa, Professor Abdullahi Ribadu, Professor Bashir Haruna Usman, Professor Kiari Mohammed, Professor Abdullahi Liman Tukur, whose vision, dedication, and courage laid the foundation upon which we continue to build on. Each of them served during different seasons of this university's journey, faced distinct challenges, seized unique opportunities, and made decisions that shaped not only policies and structures, but the very culture of this university. We are deeply grateful for your service. Finally, Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, while I congratulate all of us on this great occasion, I urge all graduates to remain patriotic and committed to the advancement of humanity and our dear country in particular. We have no other country but Nigeria. We must all build it together for our generation and many generations to come. I wish all of us Allah's guidance and protection as we return to our respective destinations. Thank you. God bless Adama University, Yola. God bless Adama State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor, for the wonderful speech. Chancellor, sir, the following graduates who will be presented by deans, by the Director Center for Academic Resources and Training, have fulfilled the requirements for the declaration of the Modibbo Adama University and have been found worthy both in character and learning for the award of certificates and diploma of the university. May I therefore invite the Director, Center for Academic Resources and Training, Professor Abubakar Mohammed Tahir, to present the graduates. The Director, sir.
Will the graduates of certificates and diplomas in Center for Academic Resources and Training stand and remain standing? Chancellor, sir, in the name of Center for Academic Resources and Training CAT and the authority of the Senate, I present to you the following graduates whose names appear in the book of proceedings, pages 1 to 12. Those present and those absent for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy in character and learning for the award of certificates and diplomas of Modibbo Adama University, Yola.
They include Malam Nuhu Ribadu MNI, National Security Advisor to the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Abdulaziz Abubakar Yari, former Governor of Zamfara State and distinguished Senator, Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Senator Prince Basi Edet Otu, Governor of Cross River State, and His Excellency Loki Orobison Ayedatiwa, Governor of Ondo State. Governor Ahmadu Umar Fintri is also gracing the convocation, celebrating excellence at this citadel of education in the northeast Nigeria, which has produced 9 vice chancellors so far, making it 10 with the present vice chancellor, Professor Ibrahim Umar.
Will the graduates of the Faculty of Agriculture stand and remain standing? Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Faculty of Agriculture and by the authority of the Senate, I present to you the following graduates whose names appear in the Book of Proceedings on pages 13 to 23. Those present and those absent for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy in character and learning to be admitted to the bachelor degree of the Modibbo Adama University, Yola.
May I call on the Dean, Faculty of Computing, Professor Etini Joshua Garba, to present his graduates. Dean, sir.
The graduates in the Faculty of Computing stand and remain standing. Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Faculty of Computing and by the authority of the Senate, I present to you the following graduates whose names appear in the Book of Proceedings, pages 23 to 38. Those present and those absent for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy in character and learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of the Modibbo Adama University, Yola.
Please, fellow graduates, are supposed to remain standing until the administration is being done by the Chancellor. Please, you should remain standing. At the end of the whole faculty, they're going to administer your degree with you collectively. So, students for graduates from faculty, please you should remain standing. Likewise, Faculty of Computing. May I now call on the Dean, Faculty of Education, Professor Fatima Mohammed Joda, to present her graduate. The Dean, ma'am.
Will the graduates in the Faculty of Education stand and remain standing? Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Faculty of Education and by the authority of the Senate, I present to you the following graduates whose names appear in the Book of Proceedings, pages 38 to 56. Those present and those absent for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy in character and learning to be admitted to the degree of the Modibbo Adama University, Yola.
Dean, Faculty of Engineering, Professor Aliyu Halilu Hong. Professor Aliyu Halilu Hong. Professor.
Will the graduates in the Faculty of Engineering stand and remain standing? Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Faculty of Engineering and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following graduates whose names appear in the Book of Proceedings, pages 56 to 67, those present and those absent for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy in character and learning to be admitted to the degree of Modibbo Adama University, Yola.
And now call on the Dean, Faculty of Environmental Sciences, Professor Odeni Ikemedi Angela, present her graduates. Prof. Ma.
Will the graduates from the Faculty of Environmental Sciences stand and remain standing? Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Faculty of Environmental Sciences and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following graduates whose names appear in the Book of Proceedings, pages 67 to 77, those present and those absent, for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy in character and learning to be admitted to the degree of Modibbo Adama University, Yola.
I now call on the Dean, Faculty of Life Sciences, Professor Bello Yusuf Isa, to present the graduates. Mr. Dean, sir.
Will the graduates of the Faculty of Life Sciences stand and remain standing? Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Faculty of Life Sciences and by the authority of the Senate, I present to you the following graduates whose names appeared in the Book of Proceedings, pages 78 to 99, those present and those absent, for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy in character and learning to be admitted to the bachelor degree of the Modibbo Adama University.
May I now call on the Dean, Faculty of Physical Sciences, Professor Pascal Timpere, present graduate. Professor.
Will the graduates of Faculty of Physical Sciences stand and remain standing? Chancellor, sir, in the name of the Faculty of Physical Sciences and by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following graduates whose names appear in the Book of Proceedings, from pages 99 to 109. Those present and those absent, for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy the character of learning, to be admitted to the degree of Modibbo Adama University. I am for the Dean, Faculty of Social and Humanitarian Sciences, Professor Samuel Mohammed, President Graduate, President Sir.
Will the graduates of Faculty of Social and Management Sciences stand and remain standing? Chancellor, in the name of the Faculty of Social and Management Sciences and by the authority of the Senate, I present to you the following graduates whose names appear in the book of proceedings, pages 109 to 119, those present and those absent for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy in character and learning to be admitted to the degree of Modibbo Adama University.
With the graduates in the center of this slide stand and remain standing. Chancellor Sir, in the name of the Center of Different Learning and by the authority of the Senate, I present to you the following graduates whose names appear in the book of proceedings, pages 119 to 141. Those present and those absent for whom I stand proxy, to be admitted who have been found worthy in character and learning to be admitted to the degree of Modibbo Adama University.
Center for Academic Resources and Training, Professor Abubakar presents his graduate. Director, sir.
With the graduates of sandwich degree program in the Center for Academic Resources and Training stand and remain standing. Chancellor Sir, in the name of the Center for Academic Resources and Training and by the authority of the Senate, I present to you the following graduates whose names appear in the book of proceedings, pages 141 to 151. Those present and those absent for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy in character and learning to be awarded with the degree of the Modibbo Adama University, Your Honor.
I am called the Chancellor of the Certificate Diploma and Degree.
by the authority of Senate and leading all and severally the diploma, certificate, and degree, and bachelor's degree of Modibbo University. Congratulations.
So, congratulations all of you, the graduates, certificate, diploma, and degrees of the Modibbo Adama University. Congratulations, you have success. May I therefore invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor of Academics, Professor Ilyasus Audu, to present the graduates with the first-class honor degrees for the Convocation by the Convocation. The Deputy Vice Chancellor, sir.
I now invite the first-class graduate to come forward for the recognition. BA Agricultural Economics, James S. Dabari, first class. BA Computer Science, first class, Ismail Abubakar Sadiq, Haruna Musa, Suleiman Halima, Ojuke Emmanuel Chinedu, James Raphael, Idris Salim, Halilu Andrew, Ayuba Oliva, BA Information Management Technology First Class, Agustin Samuel, Bello Abdulrazak, Dawo Muhammad Ibrahim, Sani Abubakar Chul, BSc Information Management Technology First Class, Abubakar Musa Adamu, Abdullahi Abubakar, BTech Operations Research First Class, Abdul Hadi Umar, Sylvester Emmanuel, BTech Electrical Technology First Class, Muhammad Yusuf Dawara, BTech Electronics Technology First Class, Solomon Mission, BTech Biology First Class, Ibrahim Tango, BTech Chemistry, Inwa Hawawu Muhammad, Keman Sarah, BTech Mathematics, Stanley Sharon Ali, BTech Statistics, Abdul Fatima Zahra, BTech Construction Building Technology, Bukar Yakubu Inuma, BTech Agricultural Technology, Gibson Nakama Nathaniel, Charles Mary, Felix Chizoba Opara, Progress Honor, Yusuf Emmanuel, BSCA Business Education, Usaku Nuhu Awud, BE Engineering, Agricultural and Environmental Engineering, Yakubu Joel, BE Engineering, Chemical Engineering, Razak Abdullahi Oyete, Muhammad Rabiatu Muhammad, BE Engineering, Civil Engineering, Sani Abdul Sabur Mazawaji, BE Engineering, Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Valentin Obasito, Morton Khaled, Ezekiel J. Ibrahim Aliu Abubakar, BE Engineering, Electrical and Electronics, Haruna Gagamani Jafet, Aminat Urola, Ken Dorada Damutani, Abdullahi Aiki Ilyasu, Aminu Dandana Aliyu, BE Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Steven Bevene Kwade, Hassan Sadiq, BTech Architecture, Abdullahi Al-Mustafa, BTech Industrial Design, Graphics, Aliuda Shedrack Steve Armus, BTech Industrial Design Textiles, Ayuwa Reduce Batamiu, BTech Surveying and Geoinformatics, Adalede Akim Oyabemi, Isa Adamu Ahmad Usman, Richard Paul Basinga, Mende Armstrong Tagile, BTech Biochemistry, Olumini, Elizabeth Oluwatosin, Raymond Ilesha, Pula Daniel Davis, Jacob Bulus, BSc Biochemistry, Mahaji Peter Riela, Dauda Ileja, BTech Biotechnology, Kamun Ahmed Samuel, Ayuwa Emmanuel Sami, Gowon Destiny Onwase, Isa Abdurrahman, Yakubu Sajo, Isha Kenan, Suleiman Fatima Paris, Arnold John, Vandu Jeremiah John, BTech Microbiology, Tukur Sereman Renus Kwepe, Joshua Jennifer, Adamu Solomon, Christopher Mary, BSc Microbiology, Mark Emmanuel, BTech Plant Science, Ezekiel Pius Sompan, Muhammad Fatima Mojide, BTech Science Laboratory Technology, Biological Sciences Technique, Amaru Valentina, BTech Science Laboratory Technology, Chemistry, Biochemistry Techniques, Abubakar Sadisu, BTech Science Laboratory Microbiology Techniques, Satumari Anamja, Akosim, Esther Oluwabumi, Olayola Israel Jesubo, BTech Zoology, Nisan Anderson is Isaiah, Abraham Pamodi, Samaila Usman, BTech Chemistry, Nana Mitre Celesta, Muhammad Nafisa Zama, Togon Zena Oturua, BTech Industrial Chemistry, Obialu Emmanuel Chubuche, Otoa Kenema Steven, BTech Geology, Jenny James Moral, Modibbo Khalifa Hussein, BTech Industrial Mathematics, Edmond Joffrey, Ojenu Joseph Omojo, BTech Physics, David Pamashi Ayo, BTech Statistics, Muhammad Buhari Abba, Abdurrahman Habib Revenedon, BSc Accounting, Muhammad Sadiq Bamanga, BSc Management, Oyeke Emmanuel Oluwaseyo, Onya John Ifeyi Chukwu, Adosi Joe Ozioma, Abubakar Zubairu, BSc Economics, Shehu Aishatu, BSc Business Education Accounting Option, Muhammad Usman, Wilberforce Damalawa, BSc Management, Ogunle Oluwaju Olusegun Baraka Boye Noah, BSc Community Health, Akin Tonde Folashade, Nerus Neresa, Uya Pres Pana, Abdul Hamid Musa, BSc Economics, Hussein Ali Ardo, BSc Information Management Technology, Suleiman Umar Hidalo, Muhammad Abdullahi Hussein, BTech Biology, Abbas Suleiman Anthony, BTech Agricultural Technology, Luca Goya, BTech Business Education, Marketing and Distribution, Samaila Yahaya. Thank you.
Congratulations to the award. May I now call the Vice Chancellor for Handshake Vice Chancellor, please. Handshake Vice Chancellor, number one. Handshake Vice Chancellor. Police by where they have Handshake Vice Chancellor. Go for Handshake Vice Chancellor. Police by
was the presentation of awards, of certificates and diplomas awards to the Mao Yola students. 116 out of the 7,094 received first-class degrees awards at the 29th and 30th combined convocation of Mao Yola.
congratulations once again for the wonderful achievement. Just as sir, I now call upon the Provost of Graduate Studies, Professor Yusuf Dabali Mamman, to present the graduates who have fulfilled the requirement of the status and regulations of the Modibbo Adama University, and have been found worthy in character and learning to be admitted into the higher degree of the university. Mr. Provost, sir.
Would the graduates of the postgraduate diploma and master's degree please stand and remain standing? Chancellor, sir, in the name of College of Postgraduate Studies and by the authority of the Senate, I present to you the following persons whose names appear in the book of proceedings, pages 152 to 174, those present and those absent, and for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy, both in character and learning, to be awarded postgraduate diploma and master's degree of the Modibbo Adama University, Yola. Once again, will the graduates of the PhD degree stand and remain standing? Chancellor, sir, in the name of College of Graduate Studies and by the authority of the Senate, I present you the following persons whose names appear in the book of proceedings, pages 175 to 182. Those present and those absent, and for whom I stand proxy, who have been found worthy both in character and learning, to be awarded the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the Modibbo Adama University, Yola.
Now I invite the Chancellor to confer the at the higher degree. By the authority of the Senate, I am moving forward and secondary to be professional diploma, master's, and doctorate degree of the Adama University. Congratulations. May I now call on the Secretary Process of Graduate Studies, Alaji Ahmed Abalawan, to lead the graduates to the dais for a handshake with the Professor and Chairman of Council, Alaji Ahmed Abalawan. Honorable Chief of Secretary, why don't come forward for a handshake? I have about the PA graduates. Please, those that have taken the hashes will go back to the programs. Go back to the podium and to the pavilion. We just hide them. Various programs of the university. Ranging from the Faculty of Agriculture, Faculty of Environmental Sciences, Faculty of Engineering, Faculty of Social and Management Sciences, Faculty of Education, Faculty of Computing, Faculty of Physical Sciences and Faculty of Life Sciences. I'd like to announce the arrival of His Excellency, the President of the Presidency,
Convocation wants to say.
May I recognize the presence of our honorary awardees, the Executive Governor of Cross River State, His Excellency, His Excellency, Senator Chris Baxi. Your Excellency, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. May I also recognize another honorary awardee for the day.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. While the handshake was going on, we had in our place, in our knees, the Executive Governor of Cross River State, Senator Prince Basil Oto, with his executive entrance, among which is the Vice Chancellor of Cross River State University and the Speaker of Cross River State. We also have the audience the President of the Governor of Ondo State, Dr. MNI, who is here today, Governor, His Excellency, Honorable Loki. He is here to present Honorable Loki, Odisa, and Edetiwa. We also have the Speaker of the House Assembly, and a lot of distinguished elders with the governors that are too numerous to be mentioned. Sir, it is my honor and privilege to invite the Chancellor to present prize to the graduate who excel in the academic pursuit and other institutions in the 2024 and 2024 academic session. May I now call on the Chairman, Mr. Award Directors of the Professor Abuna Okolo, Professor Abuna Okolo, to present the prizes to the recipients. Professor, sir. I'll do that.
Chancellor, sir, I would like to present to you graduates who have excelled in their academic performance and have been found worthy to win prizes in this 29th and 30th combined convocation ceremony. Graduates, as I told you, come out. We will have a handshake with the Chancellor. Take a photograph with him and go to your seat. Monday morning, please go to the information office, collect your award certificates, and give us your account details. I hope I've made myself very clear. For the 2023-2024 academic session, Chancellor's Prize for the overall best graduate student, Olubami Elizabeth Olubatosin, CGPA 4.92. Where is she? Come on quickly. Chancellor's Prize for the best male graduate student, Mohammed Abdullahi Hussein, CGPA 4.84. Where is he? Come on quickly. Vice Chancellor's Prize for the best female graduate student, Olubami Elizabeth Olubatosin, CGPA 4.92. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Agriculture, James Esther Dawari, CGPA 4.68. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Computing, Suleiman Halima, CGPA 4.74. This prize for the best graduate student. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Education, Ibrahim Tango, CGPA 4.68. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Engineering, Morrison Khaled, CGPA 4.68. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Environmental Sciences, Issa Jerry, CGPA 4.62. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Life Sciences, Olubami Elizabeth Olubatosin, CGPA 4.92. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Physical Sciences, Muhammad Nafisa Zarama, CGPA 4.62. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Social and Management Sciences, Onya John Ifeanyichukwu, CGPA 4.56. Director's Prize for the best graduate student in the Center for Distance Learning, Mohammed Abdullahi Hussein, CGPA 4.84. Director's Prize for the best graduate student in the Center for Academic Resource and Training, Sandwich Degree Program, CGPA 4.50. Late Professor J.F. Ajayi's Prize for the best graduate student in Industrial Mathematics, Edmond Geoffrey, CGPA 4.56. Modibbo Adama University Alumni Christian Fellowship Prize for the best female graduate student, Olubami Elizabeth Olubatosin, CGPA 4.92. Time Care Foundation Prize for the best female graduate student in crop production and horticulture, Benjamin Deborah, CGPA 3.65. Alex Yaza Kamil Prize for the best graduate student of Adama State Indigenous in the Faculty of Agriculture, James Esther Dawari, CGPA 4.68. Professor NTA Modibbo Prize for the best graduate student in biochemistry, Olubami Elizabeth Olubami, CGPA 4.92. Alhaji Yunusa Buba Prize for the best graduate student in agricultural economics, James Esther Dawari, CGPA 4.68. Alhaji Yunusa Buba Prize for the best graduate student in agricultural extension and rural development, Ibrahim Jeremiah, CGPA 4.30. Those are the candidates for the 2023-24 academic session. I now go into 24-25 academic session. Chancellor's Prize for the overall best graduate student, Muhammad Rabiata Muhammad, CGPA 4.83. Pro-Chancellor's Prize for the best male graduate student, Muhammad Rabiata Muhammad, CGPA 4.83. The Vice Chancellor's Prize for the best female graduate student, Ahmed Aminat Urwala, CGPA 4.69. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Agriculture, Adamu Aisha Aradu, CGPA 4.48. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Computing, Raphael James, CGPA 4.82. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Education, Progress, Onana, CGPA 4.76. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Engineering, Muhammad Rabiata Muhammad, CGPA 4.83. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Environmental Sciences, Mende Armstrong, CGPA 4.60. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Life Sciences, Jacob Bulus, CGPA 4.73. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Physical Sciences, Atoba Kehema Civil, CGPA 4.66. This prize for the best graduate student in the Faculty of Social and Management Sciences, Abubakar Zubairu, CGPA 4.72. Late Professor J.F. Ajayi Prize for the best graduate student in industrial mathematics, Owama Kelechi Chimere, CGPA 4.34. Modibbo Adama University Alumni Christian Fellowship Prize for the best female graduate student, Ahmed Aminat Urwala, CGPA 4.69. Kamekia Foundation Prize for the best female graduate student in crop production and horticulture, Ali Uratu, CGPA 4.07. Alex Yaza Kamil Prize for the best graduate student of Adama State Indigenous in the Faculty of Agriculture, Kau Muhammad, CGPA 4.31. Professor NTA Modibbo Prize for the best graduate student in biochemistry, Jacob Bulus, CGPA 4.73. Alhaji Yunusa Buba Prize for the best graduate student in agricultural economics, Adamu Aisha Aradu, CGPA 4.48. And lastly, Alhaji Yunusa Buba Prize for the best graduate student in agricultural extension and rural development. Lukman Ahmed, CGPA 4.23. Thank you, Mr. President.
Congratulations again for the prizes. Before we move on, may I like to recognize this application that accompanied the first exercise of honor to the graduation. We are going to release Right Honorable Elimas Ayayem, Speaker of the State House of Assembly. We are also going to release the Distinguished Senator Ethan James Williams, who is the Chairman of the Committee on Gas. Also going to release here is Honorable Victor Abaman, member of the Representative. We also have in our list Honorable Sylvester Agabi Jr., Deputy Speaker of the State House of Assembly. Honorable Dr. Emmanuel Iroma, Chief of Staff of the President Government, is also in our list. We also have in our list the Vice Chancellor of Oxford State University, Professor Francisca Bassi. We also have in our list High Chief Higgins Peters, is the chairman of the local government, also serves as the chairman of the board of Cross River State. Also in this year is Chief Dr. D.C. Enemene Jr. We also have High Chief Tony Odiaye, P.P. Tomonga Odu, as well as Right Honorable Edward Ayayam. Please hear me with the pronunciation of the names. Right Honorable Sylvester Agabi Jr. Appreciation Ayayam. We also have in our list the Distinguished Senator Professor Stephen Odobode, Honorable Commissioner of Education for River State. Dr. Erasmus Epangi, Honorable Commissioner for Infrastructure, Cross River State, and all other members of the Chairman of the Government Council of the Cross River State are here with us. Professor Francisca Bassi, DC, Cross River State University. Special advisor to the Cross River State Governor is also here with us. Top government functionaries, all of the Cross River State are here with us. Dr. Todong Queen NNML is also in our midst. So we have Cross River all over the Abuja. You are all welcome, sir. So we will continue with the program. It is our honor and privilege to invite Ms. Oluwumi Elizabeth Oluwoshi to present the effective addresses on behalf of the prize awardees and the graduates. It is around this goes to the podium and delivered by the good message. Oluwumi Elizabeth Oluwoshi.
Stand on your already established order of protocol, Your Excellencies, principal officers of this great institution, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to all. It is indeed a great honor, deep humility, and profound gratitude that I stand before you today as the valedictorian of the 29th and 30th combined convocation ceremony of this great institution, Adama University. Today is not merely a celebration of academic success, it is a celebration of hard work, resilience, sacrifice, and the courage to dream. To our our esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor Ibrahim Umar, members of Senate and Council, provosts, directors, deans and heads of departments, respected academic staff, dedicated staff of the university, our beloved parents, guardians and sponsors, distinguished guests and my fellow graduates, thank you for honoring this moment with your presence. Today we will not merely receive degrees, we receive a call to purpose. Our journey has not been without challenges. There were moments of doubt, pressure, sleepless nights, difficult examinations, heavy workloads, and the balancing of life's many demanding realities. Yet, through the grace of God, determination and mutual support, we prevail. We learn not only from lectures and textbooks, but from one another, from group discussions, hostel corridors, leadership roles, student activities, and the everyday life of the community that taught us to think, to adapt, to question, to dream, and to grow. Our alma mater stands on the powerful creed, knowledge and humanism. Within the walls of Adama University, we have discovered that learning is not confined to classrooms. It is also about compassion, humility, and service. We have come to understand that the wisdom without humanity is incomplete. And so, as we leave these days, we carry with us not just knowledge, but the values that make knowledge meaningful: empathy, integrity, and desire to serve. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me at this point especially appreciate the Vice Chancellor of Abuja University, Professor Ibrahim Umar, a visionary leader and indeed a father to the entire student body. Under his leadership, a new chapter has been opened in the Adama University student experience. In the tenure of a little over a year, he has demonstrated consistently that students are not an afterthought. We are indeed at the center of his administration. In the last year since his assumption of office, the Vice Chancellor during religious celebration ensured that students on campus were not left behind. One or two provisions were extended to us, reminding every student that they belong to a caring community. Under his watch, the university has also ensured the swift and seamless access of mass students to the Nelcom student loans, which has enabled many students to continue their education without the burden of overwhelming financial worry. His commitment to student welfare is also reflected in the infrastructural transformation of campus. The construction of the new modern building suite with toilets, kitchen facilities, and air conditioning serves as a testament to his belief that students deserve dignity, comfort, safety, and a conducive learning environment. Innovations and upgrades across other hostels further demonstrate a leadership committed to enhancing student life. Professor Umar, sir, you and your team have taught us that environment and heart. So thank you. To our lecturers and academic mentors, thank you very much for shaping our minds, demanding excellence and inspiring curiosity. To our parents, guardians, and families, thank you so much for believing in us. Thank you for your sacrifices, prayers, encouragement, and love. To our friends and colleagues, thank you for the laughter, the late-night study sessions, the shared challenges, and the friendships that became like family. To my fellow graduates, as we step into the world beyond these gates, we enter a world that is dynamic, uncertain, challenging, and yet full of countless opportunities. The degrees in our hands are not just qualifications, they are tools. What we build with them will define our legacy. Let us go forth as ambassadors of the Adama University, upholding excellence, integrity, courage, compassion, and service. Let the motto of our alma mater, knowledge and humanism, be our guiding principle going forward. We remember with love and honor those who began the journey with us, but are not here to witness this day. May their memory remain a blessing. And as we go forward, let us hold to this truth. Our story does not end today, it begins today. In the spirit of excellence, in the spirit of service, and in the spirit of the Adama University, let us rise, let us lead, let us build, and let us become. Congratulations to all of us. May God guide our paths and crown our efforts with success. God bless the Adama University. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless you.
I give you congratulations once again for your victory speeches. The Senate and Convocation of Modibbo Adama University have
have unanimously resolved to confer a doctorate degree honoris causa to 4 distinguished Nigerians as largest in the duration of their meritorious services rendered to the nation and humanity in general. Permit me therefore to call on the University of Edo, Professor Nagamo, to present our this citation before the conferment of their doctorate degrees. It is my honor and privilege to have invite these distinguished personalities as follows. Malam Nubado, Sadana Adama, Majesty Advisor to the President and Commander of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, is going to be presented by Professor Utal Yahayamagaji, to receive on the behalf.
Will be presenting awards to 4 distinguished personalities who will conferred with honorary doctorate degrees. They include Malam Ribadu MNI, National Security Advisor to the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Abdulaziz Abubakar Yari, former Governor of Zamfara State and Distinguished Senator of Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Senator Prince Basi Edet Otu, Governor, Cross River State, and His Excellency Loki Orinisan Ayedatiwa, Governor of Ondo State.
I now most respectfully invite Malam Nuhu Ribadu MNI as represented to step forward and remain standing. Chancellor, sir, I have the singular honor and privilege to present to you Malam Nuhu Ribadu, a distinguished legal practitioner and a renowned security expert of national and international repute. He was born in Yola, Adama State on 21st November 1960. He received his early education at Ali Mustafa School and Yelwa Government Secondary School, Yola, and proceeded to the College of Primary Studies, Yola. He later attended the Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, where he obtained the Bachelor of Laws LLB degree in 1983 and the Master of Laws LLM degree with special interest in anti-corruption law. He was called to the Nigerian bar in 1984, and following his national youth service, he joined the Nigeria Police Force, where he served with distinction as a prosecutor and investigator. Chancellor, sir, in 2003, he was appointed the Primary Executive Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. During his tenure, the Commission recorded significant successes in the investigation and prosecution of economic and financial crimes. Under his leadership, Nigeria was delisted from the Financial Action Task Force, FATF, list of non-cooperative countries and territories, and admitted into the Egmont Group of Financial Intelligence Units, thereby strengthening the country's international financial credibility. His contributions during this period attracted international recognition, including the CNN Transparency International Award 2006 and the World Bank's Jill Memorial Award for Outstanding Public Service in 2008. In the same year, he completed the senior executive course at the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies NIPS School in Plateau State and was conferred with the designation Member of the National Institute, MNI. Beyond his service at the EFCC, Madam Ribadu has contributed immensely to national development through membership of key presidential task forces on oil sector revenues and governance, and participation in advanced executive programs at leading international institutions. He has also participated in the democratic process by offering himself for elected office, both the presidential and gubernatorial levels. In December 2018, he received the Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad AI Al-Thani International Anti-Corruption Excellence ACE Lifetime Achievement Award conferred by the Rule of Law and Anti-Corruption Center, ROLA, Malaysia, in recognition of his sustained contributions to the global fight against corruption. In June 2023, he was appointed National Security Advisor to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, a position in which he currently serves. Chancellor Sir, this son of Yola has consistently demonstrated a commitment to public service, institutional reform, and national duty. His record of service and contributions to law, governance, and national security reflect values and integrity, courage, and professionalism worthy of the highest academic recognition. I therefore present Madam Ribadu, MNI, Sardauna Adama, and by the authority of Senate and Council, respectfully request that he be admitted to the degree of Doctor of Law, LLD honoris causa of Modibbo Adama University.
May I now call the potential Chancellor of Council to come forward and give the word to the activities account and certificate. The Chairman of Council. May I call the Chairman of Council to come and present the gown and certificate to Professor Mutaya Magaji on behalf of Modibbo MNI, Sardauna Adama, National Secretary Advisor to President of Nigeria, for Doctor of Law degree of the Modibbo Adama University, honoris causa. I will invite His Excellency Senator Prince Bassett Otu, the Lieutenant Governor of Cross River State, to come forward for the requirement of the honorary degree of the Modibbo Adama University. Please give me the Lieutenant Governor to come forward to receive his honorary degree.
Chancellor, sir, I am pleased and proud to present to you His Excellency Senator Prince Basi Edeto, the 18th Executive Governor of Rivers State. He is a statesman whose demeanor, inclusive politics, and concern for the ordinary citizens have earned him the appellation Sweet Prince. He was born in Odubani local government area on the 18th of October 1959 and was nurtured between Calabar and Jos in Plateau State. He obtained a degree in political science from the University of Calabar before embarking on a career in banking, the petroleum industry and agriculture, experiences that broadened his understanding of finance, energy, and rural livelihoods. In 2003, Prince Basi Edeto was elected to the House of Representatives as member representing Calabar Municipal Odubani Federal Constituency, where he became known for his accessibility, philanthropy, and representation of his constituency. In 2011, he was elected senator for Cross River South, during which period he chaired committees on petroleum, finance, and banking, and contributed to legislation relating to Nigeria's energy and financial systems. His approach to politics, characterized by generosity and discipline, and his respect across party and ethnic lines. On 29 May 2023, Prince Basi Edeto was sworn in as governor of Rivers State. Cross River State. Since assuming office, his administration has focused on infrastructural renewal, security improvement, economic revitalization, and the empowerment of women and young people, with emphasis on agriculture, small-scale enterprise, and the creative industries. Through consultation, continuity, and compassion, he has pursued policies aimed at restoring public confidence and repositioning Cross River State as a center of hospitality and opportunity. Chancellor, sir, in recognition of his service in legislative and executive office, his commitment to inclusive development, and his contributions to the Nigerian Federation, I have the honor by the authority of Senate and Council to present His Excellency Senator Prince Basi Edeto, the Sweet Prince, and respectfully request that he be admitted to the degree of Doctor of Humanities, D.Hum, honoris causa of Modibbo, Adama University.
All these were carefully and chosen to be presented with this honorary doctorate degrees based on their track of records, their contributions to their various fields, community, government, and the society at large. This is what is expected from Nigerians to contribute to the community where they belong, the society, government, where they come from.
Thank you very much, once again, congratulations for the development of the This is a good thing approved by the place. This evening is going to award the Son of the Year in Lagos this evening by 7:30 p.m. Rosemary as the Son of the Year this evening in Lagos. So thank you, sir. May I now invite the Professor and Chairman of Council to stand in for Senator Abdulaziz Abakayani, former Governor of the State, the Manapa Sokoto, the Olaboyi of Oyemala, and Baba Isere of Ikorodu, to provide with honorary degree, doctorate degree of the Modibbo Adama University, Yola. May I now present Senator Abdulaziz Abakayani's citation before the Governor of the honorary degree. Mr. Sir.
Chancellor, sir, I humbly present to you Senator Abdulaziz Abakayani, a seasoned politician and public servant with extensive experience in party organization, governance, and legislative service. He was born on 28 September 1968 in Talata-Mafra local government area of Zamfara State. From the early years of the Fourth Republic, he participated actively in party politics, contributing to the development of the old Nigeria People's Party, ANPP, and subsequently the All Progressive Congress, APC, where he played a role in strengthening party structures and internal cohesion. He was elected to the House of Representatives as honorable member representing Anka Talata-Mafara Federal Constituency, where he gained enormous legislative experience and diligently represented the interests of his constituents. In April 2011, he was elected executive governor of Zamfara State, a mandate renewed by his people in 2015, following his outstanding performance. During his tenure, he implemented policies and programs aimed at infrastructure development, educational improvement, agricultural support, and rural development, while managing significant security and fiscal challenges. In recognition of his leadership among his peers, he was unanimously elected as chairman of the Nigeria Governors Forum in 2015, a position through which he facilitated intergovernmental dialogue
and revenue allocation, security, cooperation, and federal-state relations. In 2023, Senator Abdulaziz Abubakar Yari was elected to the National Assembly as a distinguished senator representing Zamfara West Senatorial District. He currently serves as chairman of the Senate Committee on Water Resources, contributing to legislative oversight and policy development in the area of water management and national development. Through his legislative and political engagements, he has continued to advocate cooperative federalism, economic diversification, and improved living conditions for rural communities. Mr. Chancellor, sir, in recognition of his contributions to democratic governance, public administration, and legislative service at both state and national levels, I present His Excellency Senator Abdulaziz Yari, and by the authority of Senate and Council, respectfully request that he be admitted to the degree of Doctor of Letters, D.Litt., honoris causa of Modibbo Adama University.
The last degree awardee is Excellency Honorable Loyi Origisan Ayitedawa, the Governor of Ondo State, is going to be presented by Dr. Thomas Akin, member of the University Government Council. The executive just slide from Lagos, it would have been their partner for this slide. So on that note, we're going to invite Dr. Thomas Akin Awajide to come forward to receive the award for his behalf. The IETA of
I am delighted to present to you His Excellency Honorable Lucky Oremison Ayedatiwa, a visionary entrepreneur turned statesman whose life story speaks to diligence, resilience, and an unwavering devotion to the common good. Born on 12 January 1965, His Excellency Lucky Oremison Ayedatiwa is a Nigerian businessman and politician who hails from Obela in a larger local government area of Ondo State. He combines the pragmatism of the private sector with the discipline of rigorous scholarship, holding a Nigerian certificate in education, NCE in economics and governance, an advanced diploma in business administration from the University of Ibadan, executive training in chief executive management from Lagos Business School, and a Master of Business Administration from the University of Ibadan. This impressive educational journey, pursued while juggling professional and family responsibilities, has given him a firm grounding in economics, management, and leadership. Before stepping fully into politics, Lucky Ayedatiwa built a flourishing career in business and corporate management, particularly through the Blue World Group of companies, where he gained hands-on experience in trading, logistics, forest, and hospitality, and hold the skills of strategic planning, innovation, and risk management. His commitment to community upliftment and transparent governance led to his appointment as a federal commissioner on the Niger Delta Development Commission, and later to his election as Deputy Governor of Ondo State in 2020, roles in which he served with loyalty and effectiveness, occasionally bearing the heavy responsibilities of acting governor during delicate constitutional transitions. In 2023, he was sworn in as governor of Ondo State, assuming leadership of a strategic southwest state that is a vital link between Nigeria's coastal and hinterland economies. Since then, his administration has pursued an agenda anchored on peace and stability, infrastructure consolidation, educational renewal and economic expansion, including significant investment in basic education and programs to support youth skills, entrepreneurship, and technological innovation. A leader of quiet but firm resolve, he has sought to build consensus, restore confidence in public institutions, and transform Ondo State into a hub of opportunity and progressive governance. Chancellor, sir, for his sterling trajectory from Bodu to public office, his prudent and visionary stewardship of public resources, and his contributions to democratic consolidation and human development in Ondo State, Nigeria, I respectfully invite you, by the authority of Senate and Council, to admit His Excellency Honorable Lucky Orimiso Ayedatiwa to the degree of Doctor of Management, honoris causa of Modibbo Adama University.
Congratulations, Your Excellency. It is my honor and privilege to call again His Excellency Senator Prince Masede Odu, the Governor of Province Masede, to deliver the behalf of the recipient of the honorary degrees. The Excellency, sir, thank you.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Adama, Your Excellency, Right Honorable Amadu Umaru, Your Excellency, the Governor of Ondo State represented, Your Excellency Abdulaziz Abubakar Yari, the former Governor of Ondo State is represented. The Honorable Speaker of Adama State, all the principal officers of the House, the Honorable Speaker across the State, and of course all the principal officers of the House and members who are here with us today. Distinguished Senator Ethan William Jones, Right Honorable Victor Aban, representative of the National Security Advisor, Deputy Speaker across the State, the Chief of Staff, Emmanuel Ayoba, the distinguished Senator Professor Stephen Adi Udi. Let me recognize all the entourage, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Cross River State, and all the entourage that have joined me here today, including the chairman of local governments, and of course, all other parties' holders. Excellency Alhaji Muhammad Ali Shinkafi, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Governing Council of Modibbo, Adama University, and all members of the Governing Council. Professor Ibrahim Umar, Vice Chancellor, University of Modibbo, Adama. Mr. Mustafa Megawa, the Registrar, Modibbo, Adama University. High Chief Higgins, representing all the others that join me here. Our very amiable royal fathers, maximum respect. Our brothers, today, all our audience, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the press. On behalf of all the awardees today, let me stand here to thank the leadership, the principal officers of the Modibbo Adama University for this recognition, which of course is a call to greater service. Can I have the other mic? Which of course is a call to greater service. I'm very happy today to be here. I'm very happy with the speech that the best graduating student delivered here. And I think it's something that all Nigerians must take as people. That knowledge without wisdom, knowledge without humanity, is actually taking us nowhere. But when you combine knowledge, values, and what the society respects, then of course the sky is the limit. I want to say that Nigeria needs all of us, and the graduates of today, you are going also to contribute into building a greater country. Today, as a country, under the renewed hope agenda, we are turning the bend, we are turning the corner. And we believe that not too long from now, Nigeria will begin to reap the proper dividends of democracy. Already things have turned around for better. I will not leave here without saluting my brother and friend Governor Fitri. I believe that I had to come here today no matter what, because he's a man that I respect a lot, both in terms of content and character. I have seen the things that he has done here in Adamawa State. It is worthy of emulation for some of us that are just coming on board. We believe that those next steps will also take and carry along. Let me thank all members of the university community. From the GPAs that I've seen today, and the number of students that have been able to perform completely above average, I believe that the university is going places. I want to appreciate all those who came all the way with me to witness this occasion. I believe that the bridge has been built, where the Adamawa people also have to come to cross it. one of these days. In Cross River, we are celebrating the season of sweetness. And of course, your governor has promised to come and test it. So when he comes back, he'll come and tell you exactly how Cross River is. The building of bridges across Nigeria is very important. We are all one people under one nation. Nothing will break us and nothing will separate us. We will continue to grow as a people and as a nation. Nigeria has given us a responsibility to make sure that we deliver. And I can assure each and everyone that in terms of governance, we are doing our best to make sure that our people enjoy the government and see the progress that is required. Thank you very much. Education was really very important. Congratulations to all the graduates of today. We wish you the very best as we come to join the world. We will be there to support those that we can reach, and the rest will guide us and make Nigeria a possible nation. Thank you very much, Chairman, Vice Chancellor, and President. Appreciate and God bless you.
Thank you, sir. These are all I'm going to invite the University Coordinator, University Alumni, Professor Adama Kali, go over and induct the alumni of the university, among which include the 4 honorary degree awardees. Professor Adama Kali, please.
All those who are newly admitted into the certificates, diplomas, degrees, and honorary degrees of Modibbo Adama University, Yola, please rise and remain standing. Please rise and remain standing, all the graduates.
Okay, please rise.
It is my pleasure to welcome you all, those present and those absent, from whom I stand proxy into the alumni family of the Modibbo Adama University, Yola, as you say these words after me. I will defend, protect, I work for the progress of Modibbo Adama University, Yola, by my conduct in all my future endeavors. So help me God.
So help me God.
You have now been inducted into Modibbo Adama University, Yola Alumni Association. You may be seated.
Thank you very much. Sir, may I now invite those sister institutions and agencies that have come here to represent messages to the members to the university to come forward to present to the vice chancellor. But because of the time constraint, to come forward and have a handshake with the vice chancellor only and present their booking messages. Visiting vice chancellors, visiting rectors, visiting provosts, visiting head of agencies, with the emergencies for the university to come forward and give it to the vice chancellor on the high table. For this plan, give us an interlude while they come forward.
I, Professor the Vice Chancellor of Federal University of Agriculture, MUBI, the newly established federal institution in Adama State, facilitates with the Vice Chancellor of Modibbo University on this 29th and 30th Convocation ceremony.
Congratulations, and we wish you more achievements as you steer the affairs of this university. Congratulations, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
I, Professor Mary Erasmus Sule, representing Professor Andrew Haruna of Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities, I come to rejoice with the VC of Mount Yola for their Convocation 29th and 30th Convocation ceremony. It is with immense pride and joy that I extend my heartfelt congratulations to you, the Governing Council, the Senate, the entire university community on the grand occasion of the 29th and 30th combined convocation ceremony. Under your visionary stewardship as the 9th substantive Vice Chancellor, Mao has remarkably sustained its reputation as a science-based research and innovative institution. This 29th and 30th convocation, scheduled for January 31st, 2026, is a testament to your commitment in maintaining the institution's prestigious standing as a premier federal institution in northeastern Nigeria. Your efforts in digitalizing university operations, ensuring the timely release of results, and focusing a culture of homegrown solutions for national challenges and development had not gone unnoticed. As you graduate over 7,000 students this year, including a distinguished group of first-class achievers, your dedication to producing globally competitive graduates is once more an evident achievement. May this milestone ceremony bring further success to the university. At the CVCNU, we celebrate your tireless service and pray for continued wisdom and strength as you lead Modibbo Adama University toward even a greater height. Hearty congratulations, sir, once more. Thank you, sir.
Please, due to time constraints, we expect the VC to hand over the scroll to the Vice Chancellor and for the against time. So thank you very much. Call your name and the university hand over the mic to the Vice Chancellor.
On behalf of the Federal Polytechnic MOBI, I, Andrew Stephanus, the Registrar, wish to felicitate with the Federal, with the University of Modibbo Adama University on the occasion of your 29th and 30th convocation ceremony. Congratulations.
On behalf of the Council, Senate, and staff and students of the University of Nigerian University, BU, here I am Lieutenant Colonel O.S. Job, the Registrar. I'm here to felicitate with the Vice Chancellor of the Modibbo Adama University to rejoice with him on the occasion of the 29th and the 30th combined convocation. I wish him the very best and congratulations, sir.
I, Dr. Dauda Adamu, the University Librarian of Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University, on behalf of my Vice Chancellor, Professor Ibrahim Hassan Garba, wish to felicitate with the Vice Chancellor of Modibbo Adama University on the occasion of the 29th and 30th convocation ceremony. Congratulations and greater heights.
Thank you.
My name is Professor B.Y. Baha, the Provost College of Education Home. On behalf of the council, staff, and students of the College of Education Home, we are happy to present a message to the Vice Chancellor. Thank you, sir.
My name is Suleiman Ahmed, Provost College for Legal Studies, Yola. We wish to congratulate MAU for celebrating a double whammy. This combined convocation and now being a truly and fully conventional university. Yes.
I'm Professor Augustine Clement, the Vice Chancellor Adama State University Movie. On behalf of the Council, Senate management, staff, and students of Adama State University Movie, wish to present this goodwill message to you and congratulations. Thank you.
My name is Professor Dwayne Frazier. I'm the Vice Chancellor of the American University. On behalf of our founder, on behalf of our governing council and our faculty and staff, I say to Mao and to our Vice Chancellor Umar, you're much more than a partner to us, you're family, and that's why we're all here. And congratulations to the most important people in the room, all of the graduates that are here. You guys are family as well, and we're very, very proud of you. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
I'm Dr. Tunde Gabriel, representing the Provost Federal College of Education Technical Gombe, Dr. Ali Adamu, MNI. He sends his greeting and congratulates the Vice Chancellor and the graduates. Congratulations for the successful convocation thing.
Bonjour, monsieur le recteur. Je suis professeur Mohamed Bassirou Arabo, représentant.
Sorry,
last week, His Excellency has given to the university some financial assistance, which is too much to mention here. Thank you again for Your Excellency. Chancellor, sir, I have the singular honor and privilege to invite His Excellency Alhaji Bola Tinubu, GCAR, the President Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the President of Nigeria, who is represented by Professor Kabibala, the construction engineer, and the 12th Vice Chancellor of our University Zaria, to deliver the business speeches. Mr. Victor Sosa.
The Governor of Adama State, Right Honorable Amadou Umaru Fintiri, and I'm happy to hear what you are doing for Mao, and this should be appropriately reported.
but we want to know the amount that is due because the government should know. Excellency, the Governor of Silver State, one of the honorees, Senator for his vice for two, representatives of other governors here present, members of the Senate and House of Representatives, laws, spiritual and temporal, members of the Adama State House of Assembly and the River State House of Assembly, other members of Houses of Assembly are present, the Chancellor, Modibbo Adama University, His Royal Highness Okuku Uwa Umo Adiaka III, ably represented by the Vice Chancellor, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Council, His Excellency Alhaji Mahmoud Shagafi, members of the Governing Council of Modibbo Adama University, the Vice Chancellor, Modibbo Adama University, Professor Ibrahim Uman, and your principal officers, visiting Vice Chancellors, distinguished members of Senate of the Modibbo Adama University, members of Convocation and Convocation of this distinguished institution, members of the Convocation, the Convocation lecturer, Professor Umar Pate, Royal Highnesses, our traditional rulers, distinguished honorees, service commanders, members of the alumni of Modibbo Adama University, distinguished graduates and their proud parents, invited guests, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. This is the speech of the visitor to this university, His Excellency Senator Adama, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, at the 29th and 30th combined convocation ceremony of the Modibbo Adama University today, 31st January 2026. And I'm privileged and honored to read this speech on behalf of Mr. President. I'm delighted to be here with you today at this very remarkable occasion, the 29th and 30th combined convocation ceremony of this federal institution. This occasion is remarkable in many ways. Firstly, to parents and graduates, it marks a great personal lifetime achievement according to it is a pleasant outcome of a vigorous project and character molding in line with the mandate of the university, which are teaching, research, and community service. The federal government, milestone in our journey towards achieving the fundamental objectives and great principles of state policies. Every Nigerian deserves high-quality education and an opportunity to serve our great nation for greater prosperity. Please accept my heartfelt congratulations on this special day, and be assured that I appreciate the commitment and dedication that have culminated to this great outcome. Let me, in a special way, acknowledge the efforts of the Chancellor, His Royal Majesty, Okuwa Umo Adiaka III, the Paramount Ruler of Ubot Akara, the University Governing Council, the management team, members of the University Senate, staff, students, and other critical stakeholders for making this occasion possible. Since my assumption of office in 2023, our administration has vigorously pursuing the renewed hope agenda. In line with the agenda, and our overarching national objectives and aspirations, we have been pursuing sustainable projects and programs aimed at reforming the education sector, as well as critical sectors for the overall development of our nation. We have long realized that Nigeria is in a desperate need of radical reform, particularly in the economic and social sectors. It is in view of the strategic importance of such reforms, especially against the background of the unfolding global reality, that we are taking bold steps towards a more prosperous and sustainable nation. Although some of the reforms are quite painful, we have already started reaping immense benefits from the implementation. The tertiary education subsector is one of the greatest beneficiaries of the dividends of our new projects and programs. As you are aware, we have taken bold steps to ensure that higher education is accessible and affordable to all Nigerians, particularly our youth. We have also taken steps to enhance the welfare and growth of academic and non-academic staff of tertiary institutions. My answer to the revised Student Access to Higher Education Act 2024 and subsequent establishment of Nigerian Education Zone are clear demonstrations of this commitment to our agenda. With interest-free loans and digital advancement, we are opening doors of opportunities for students from all backgrounds to pursue their dreams for personal growth and the growth of our nation. In addition to that, another bold initiative by this administration is the Modibbo Tertiary Institutions Support Fund, meant for the benefit of academic and non-academic staff. This initiative, which is jointly supported by the Federal Ministry of Education and the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, is meant to enable tertiary institution staff to live well and grow professionally while they achieve financial independence. Our administration is also committed to promoting research and innovation. We believe that research and innovation are key drivers of national development. I will continue to support initiatives that promote excellence in this area. The approval of approximately 4.5 billion for 158 university research projects under the Third Fund's National Research Fund 2024 cycle is also a reflection of our commitment to greater progress in this area. We have significantly increased funding for the tertiary education fund with a total allocation of about 940 billion in 2025 budget cycle. This will enable our institutions to upgrade infrastructure, laboratories, and career centers, thereby creating a conducive environment for learning and research. To ensure quality control and prevent the proliferation of substandard institutions, our administration has imposed a moratorium on the establishment of new federal universities for the techniques and colleges of education. This will enable us to focus on strengthening existing institutions and ensure that they meet the required standards. To ensure greater tertiary capacity by the existing tertiary institutions, we are working tirelessly to complete ongoing infrastructure projects across our campuses. The Nigerian Education Project is part of our efforts at reducing interruptions in power supply to our tertiary institutions. It is meant to provide clean, solar-lighted power to federal universities and teaching hospitals by creating mini street lights and training centers for students in renewable energy and education. I am aware that the solar farm in the Modibbo University, which is part of the scheme, has been successfully completed and awaiting commissioning. I want to ensure the university community that this will be done soon. I'm aware that of recent, Adama University has initiated many academic programs in response to the growing demand for its services. I'm also aware that it has signed memorandum of understanding with universities in the neighboring Republic of Cameroon. These agreements are intended to forge strong partnerships, foster cooperation, and collaborate in key areas, including academic programs, student and faculty mobility, and joint research projects. They are highly commendable. This partnership is a testament to the strong ties between Nigeria and Cameroon, and we are confident and to open up new avenues for academic excellence, research, and development. I commend the management of this university for the initiative and look forward to the many benefits it will bring. The federal government will encourage other institutions in the country to borrow aid from Modibbo University by broadening the scope of their engagement with academic institutions across the border. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for greater progress to be achieved, there must be just happen. The tertiary education sector has for long been plagued by industrial actions and strikes. But in line with our earlier pledge to stamp out the incessant strikes in our universities, the federal government has constructively engaged the university-based unions to resolve all issues in dispute. In this regard, I commend all unions in the tertiary education sector for demonstrating great understanding, which culminated in the recent signing of agreements beginning with the academic staff union of universities. I'm glad to note that already substantial progress has been made in negotiations with other unions. Our assure stakeholders that the federal government will ensure a speedy conclusion of negotiations and sign agreement with other unions in the universities in line with our commitment to fairness and equity in managing social issues in the universities and all tertiary institutions. It is my hope that there will be greater harmony and stability of academic attendance in the education sector generally. At this juncture, I wish to assure you that the federal government will implement all agreements reached within the limits of available resources. We are committed to funding salaries and universal solutions to the sectors of the ongoing programs. On this note, I congratulate all parents and graduates on this visible occasion. I encourage all graduates to go out there and make a difference. Nigeria has done its best for you. To whom much is given, much is expected. Remain disciplined, hardworking and hopeful, and the sky is the beginning. Nigeria is the country we have, and we have put in our best to ensure that it works for all of us. To the graduates, I say this. The challenges facing our nation today are not insurmountable. There are opportunities in disguise. The entrepreneurial training you have received here equips you to think innovatively and contribute meaningfully to our nation's transformation. As you step into the world, remember that education is a tool for change. Use it to drive progress under our agenda. Once again, I congratulate the graduates and honorary recipients. May your future endeavors be marked by success and fulfillment. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let us all be hopeful and work for the betterment of our dear country, Nigeria. Thank you, and God bless you all. God bless Adama University. God bless Adama State, and God bless the federal government of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
President Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President of Nigeria. Before I go for those closing remarks and the national anthem, I would like to make three announcements. After the conversation, there is going to be a launch for the Senate members at the Senate chamber. The Royal Highness and the DC's guests will have their launch at the DC's wing. As you go out, you find out that we have three insurance tables there. There's one for our convention center, We also have the one for the Australian government and another one for the Department of Design. Please spare time over there and see our handwork, and see our innovations, and see what we give to the university, On this note, may I faithfully call on the Chancellor to declare the convocation closed after we spoke the national anthem, and we are going to depart the convocation in the reverse order. May we all rise for the national anthem, please.
That's how we come to the end of the 29th Combined Convocation Ceremony of Modibbo Adama University, Yola, Adama State. And on behalf of the NTA outside broadcast crew, Mary Adama just says stay tuned with the rest of the programs on NTA.
This is the network service of the NTA. We now join our outside broadcast crew for a live telecast. Please stay tuned.
Stop. We just have to recite the national prayer. Can we do it after three? 1, 2, 3. Oh, honorable creator.